Welcome. This is round 2 of a daily event, February 21st, 2011. Playing the Eldrazi ramp deck. My opponent is playing Merfolk. Alright, lose the die roll. Keep interesting hand here. It's got a top, so I don't think I can ship it. Plus, basically triple cloud post. Play island. Top, he's got the wasteland, but obviously he's seen my replay since he didn't go straight for the tropical island. And here I just play a glimmer post so I can play candelabra. It resolves, so I'm way ahead. He also doesn't play a goblin here. I top, don't see really anything good. I don't have a shuffle effect, so that's kind of awkward. I get the force just because it might be useful. I'm not since I have crop rotation, I'm not going to be tapping out anytime soon. Alright, he discards standstill, so that's great. I top here again. He cloud posts. He tries to wasteland my cloud post in response. I sack it, cast crop rotation. It gets forced, but that's fine. In result, I still top. And I see another glimmer post, which is fine, and a ponder, which can actually activate Force of Will. But I also have 2 mana floating, which I can use with the candelabra to untap the land I do have. I get the ponder and cast it. See Glimmer Post, Eye of Vukin, and Primeval Titan. Nothing exciting. I hope I shuffled, because that's what I should have done. Can't remember. I shuffled and I drew crop rotation, which is fine. Here I just play Cloud Post and pass a turn. He plays a Curse Catcher. I top and see another Cloud Post. This is where things are cool. I play my Cloud Post, and with Candelabra Thanos, I'm going to generate enough mana to cast that Primeval Titan. Oh, that next turn that is. Here I top, and I see Ponder and Force of Will. I leave the Ponder on top, so I can makes my Force of Will alive. And now I have enough mana to untap my lands and cast Force Primeval Titan. He tries to Force of Will, and I Force of Will back, and that's game. Hopefully the next ones will be just as easy. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Welcome. This is game 2 of match 2, round 2 of my daily event with Eldrazi ramp. Opponent goes first. It's an okay hand here. It's got top and fetches and crop rotation, so I think that's pretty solid. He goes turn 1 Vial, which is not the best thing for me. I draw another top, which is, I guess, okay. Play Island just so I don't get wastelanded. And play my top. He gets a wasteland and plays Standstill. That's really bad for me because I actually have to cast spells to quasi-accelerate. Here I see nothing really. The repeal can bounce the Vial, I guess. But it's not Cloud Post, which is what I really want. Alright, play my Misty Rainforest. I guess I'm trying to make his wasteland not as good. So here I fetch, go get my forest. That lets me crop rotate anything he wastelands. Flip the top, I see a Cloud Post. Let's get that sucker. Alright. And a turn, he vials in a Lord of Atlantis. A second wasteland, great. Alright. He tries to wasteland my Cloud Post. I cast crop rotation in response. He draws 3 cards, which is the killer here. And I get Vesuva, copy wasteland, so he has to wasteland it. but I'm down a land. It's just big at this point. And he plays another standstill, which is just not great. Here I put the Thirst on top. I have enough land, and I need to start getting something going, or he's just going to overwhelm me with guys. Of course, um, that crop rotation can go get Tabernacle if I ever have the opportunity. Here I try to bounce his other vial, so he can't cast as many guys. I pay the 1 days, but I can't pay the second. Alright, here I get another cloud post, and I'll just play it. I'm not quite dead yet, but I'm getting there. Here I gotta put a Force of Will on top and try to get my Tabernacle while he's tapped out. He's only got 2 lands, so hopefully he can only pay for 2 guys, which is what happens. Keeps both lords, 3/3s. Fortunately, he has a 3rd wasteland that just nukes me completely. I need my Tabernacle to stick around. I need to draw my boarded in propagandas, and that didn't happen. Now here, I just need a propaganda on top. I don't have it, so there's just nothing I can do here. I just scoop when he counters my candelabra, not that it mattered. Stay tuned for game 3. Maybe I can get the overmatch. Welcome. This is game 3 of my second round match against against Merfolk with Eldrazi ramp style deck. Here again, top, can't go wrong with that. Play the Glimmer Post. Not too concerned. He's got a vial. For this game, I hadn't boarded in my Pithing Needles after the first game, which was clearly a mistake on my part. I fixed it this time. And here I see Propaganda on top and Repeal, which is great, and the Tabernacle. So basically, those are 3 of the best cards in this matchup, as long as far as survival will go. Keep the Repeal. What I want to do is... I should have got the Repeal, but I didn't. Best laid plans of my cement. Anyway, but now I got the Repeal after I pondered. And the plan is to hopefully have him get some guys in play, and I can wreck him with a Tabernacle. But didn't happen. He played Standstill again, which is just really good against me because I have to cast spells. So here in his upkeep, Violet 1 before he gets a second counter, which turns on many more creatures in his deck. I just go ahead and bounce it. Get him draw cards. Goal again is to maybe he'll end up discarding. He draws a Wasteland, places a vial, places a second vial, and passes a turn. I don't top because here you go. I shuffle top and I see a Pithing Needle, which is great. I can hopefully resolve it and name Vial. Though I didn't really consider saying Wasteland, which maybe I should have. But with 2 files and a full grip, I still think if I thought more about it, I would have considered saying Wasteland. Though I don't know, Tabernacle. That might have been just a key misplay on my part, because if I just named Wasteland with my needle, I can lay down a Tabernacle and not worry about it dying. And maybe that would have been enough to stem the horde that ended up coming. Here I crop rotate. He's got days. I'm just down more land. But again, my thought process here was to, make sure he doesn't drop a lot of guys all at once and get that propaganda going. Here I need to draw some land, so that's what I get. Hindsight, I should have played the Sensei's Divining Top, the second one, since I can draw and shuffle. But here he plays a Registry, which is just bad for me. Lord bumps this one. Next turn he bumps Metal Vault. It's just not looking great for me, especially because he has 6 cards in hand. Here I spin the top, and I gotta shuffle, so I can spin again. And I see 2 propagandas, which is great. So I'm going to try to cast as many propagandas as possible. And here goes propaganda, and promptly Force of Will. But I've got a backup one in hand. on top of the library. But he plays a Wasteland, so my Tabernacle's not as good. He just swings with a very large team here, and I go from a healthy life total to almost dead. Here I just absolutely need to have my next propaganda resolve, and then I can play Tabernacle, and that will give me a turn to maybe pull off a miracle of some sort. So first thing, play propaganda. He has the spell pierce. Play the Tabernacle, but at this point it's just over. There's just three guys are gonna live to see another day. That's 10 power coming, and that's the game. And scoop. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I can win the next two and get some prizes. If not, it should still be an interesting experience. I really interesting deck here. Thanks for watching. Bye.